Hello, everyone out there. My name, no, excuse me. I am H. Bey. Today I'm going to be giving a reading from the Circle 7, Chapter 1, The Creation and the Fall of Man. Time never was when man was not. If life of man at any time began, a time would come when it would end. The thoughts of God, of Allah, cannot be circumscribed. No finite mind can comprehend things infinite. The finite things are subject unto change. All finite things will cease to be because there was a time when they were not. The bodies and the souls of men are finite things, and they will change. Yeah, from the finite point of view, the time will come when they will be no more. But man himself is not the body, nor the soul. He is a spirit and a part of Allah. Creative fate gave to man, to spirit man, a soul that he might function on the plane of soul. Gave him a body of flesh that he might function on the plane of things made manifest. Why did creative fate give to spirit man a soul that he might function on the plane of soul? Question. Why did creative fate give to soul a body of flesh that he might function on the plane of things that are made manifest? Question. Hear now, ye cherubim and seraphim, ye angels and ye men. Hear now, O protoplasm in earth and plant and beast. Hear now, ye creeping things of earth, ye fish that swim, ye birds that fly. Hear now, ye winds that blow, ye thunders and ye lightnings of the sky. Hear now, ye spirits of the fire, spirits of water, earth and air. Hear now, O everything that is, or was, or evermore will be. For wisdom speaks from out the highest plane of spirit life. Man is a thought of Allah. All thoughts of Allah are infinite. They are not measured up by time. For the things that are concerned with time begin and end. The thoughts of Allah are the everlasting of the past unto the never-ending days to come. And so is man, the spirit man. But man, like every other thought of Allah, was but a seed that held within itself the potencies of Allah, just as the seed of any plant of earth holds deep within itself the attributes of every part of that especial plant. So spirit man is a seed of Allah, held deep within himself the attributes of every part of Allah. Now seeds are perfect, yeah, as perfect as the source from which they come, but they are not unfolded into life made manifest. The child is as perfect as the mother is. So man, the seed must be deeply planted in a soil that he might grow, unfold as does the bud unfold to show the flower. The human seed that came forth from the heart of Allah was foreordained to be the Lord of the plane of soul and of the plane of things made manifest. So Allah, the husband of everything that is, threw forth this human seed into the soil of soul. It grew apace, and man became a living soul, and he became the Lord of all the kingdom of the soul. Hark now, let every creature hear the plane of soul is but the ether of the spirit plane vibrating not so fast. And in the slower rhythm of this plane, the essence of life are manifest in perfumes and odors, the true sensations and the awe of love manifest. And these soul attributes became a body beautiful. A multitude of lessons man must learn upon the plane of soul. Let me read that one more again. I'm going to read this one more again. For the Moors out there challenging the law and they don't have the knowledge or know-how, making it bad on the community. Study, study, study. And these soul attributes became a body beautiful, a multitude of lessons man must learn upon the plane of soul. And here he tarries many ages until his lessons are all learned. Upon the boundary of the plane of soul, the ether began to vibrate slower, still, and then the essence took on a final garb. The perfumes and odors and the true sensations and all of love were clothed in flesh. And man was clothed in flesh. Perfected man must pass through all the ways of life. And so a carnal was full manifest, a nature that sprang forth from fleshy things. Without a foe, a soldier never knows his strength. I'm going to say that one more time for you Moors out there who need to study, study, study before you go attacking the said government. What was that? Okay, here we go. Without a foe, a soldier never knows his strength, and thought must be developed by the exercise of strength. And thought must be developed by the exercise of strength. Study, study, study. And so this carnal nature soon became a foe that man must fight, that he might be the strength of Allah made manifest. Let every living thing stand still and hear. Man is the Lord of all the plane of manifest, of protoplasm, of mineral, of plant, of beast. But he gave up his birthrights just to gratify his lower self. And that was deep. Now that was real deep. I got to read that one more time. I'm so sorry. Man is the Lord of all the plane of manifest, of protoplasm, of mineral, of plant, of beast. But he gave up his birthrights. You were the Lord of the beasts until you gave up your birthright. Until we gave up our birthrights. We must reclaim these things. We must study. Just to gratify his lower self. But man will regain his lost estate, his heritage, but he must do it in a conflict that cannot be told in words. Study. Thoughts. Yeah. He must suffer trials and temptations manifold. But let him know that cherubim and seraphim that rule the stations of the sun and the spirit of the mighty Allah who rule the solar stars are his protectors and his guide. And they will lead to victory. Man will be fully saved, redeemed, perfected by the things he suffers on the plane of flesh and on the plane of soul. When man has carnal things, his garb of flesh will then have served its purpose well, and it will fall, will be no more. Flesh man. Then he will stand untrammeled on the plane of soul after the flesh has fallen, where he must full complete his victories. A number of foes will stand before man upon the plane of soul. These he must overcome. Yeah, overcome. Overcome them, everyone. Thus hope will ever be his beacon light. There is no failure for the human soul, for Allah is leading on and victory is sure. Man cannot die. The spirit man is one with Allah. And while Allah lives, man cannot die. When man has conquered every foe upon the plane of soul, the sea will have full opened out, will have unfolded in the plane of soul. The sea will have full opened out, will have unfolded in the holy breath. The garb of soul will then have served its purpose well, and man will need it nevermore, and it will pass and be no more, and man will then attain unto the blessedness of perfectedness, and at one with Allah. Okay, so we must study before we start even going at these people. These people are very intelligent. And you and your ignorance, you're not doing nothing but really destroying a beautiful organization founded by a man who really care, who really have love for his people. I know the ancestors really feel some type of way about y'all dudes, man. I don't really have too much more to say. Tomorrow will be another reading. And let's reflect on some of these things we read here today. And these soul attributes became a body beautiful, a multitude of lessons man must learn upon the plane of soul. And where he tarries many ages until his lessons are all learned. Now, to me, soul is not physical. So it got to be somewhere inside of man. His thoughts, his emotions, his feelings. This is where you will learn all your lessons at. Because once you study the lessons, then the lessons start to sink in. And they become a way of life for you. They become lessons learned. You become a well-learned man. Study. 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 That's all for today.